Hey gang, Ronan here. As you can see in this game we have rbelenos playing the Tier 10 Russian cruiser Stalingrad, and of course Stalingrad is a fantastic ship, especially if you know what you're doing with it. And rbelenos, he really does, as you are about to see. I'm going to pull up the statistics on the, well, not the statistics, the information on the Stalingrad, so that I can give you the particulars. Okay, so this is from the World of Warships Wiki. Stalingrad, one of the few heavy artillery ships developed after the end of World War II. She had a very high speed for her size, and her armament consisted of specially designed 305mm guns, unrivaled in terms of her maximum firing range and ballistics. I think that's very true. Hey, this is such a great example, this game, of what this ship is capable of. All right, so the guns. These are 305s, as mentioned. You got 3 turrets, 3 barrels in each turret, with 9 total guns. Reload time base is 21 seconds. 180-degree turn time for the turrets is 36 seconds. Firing range base 20.35 kilometers, pretty nice. Max dispersion at that range 218 meters. So very accurate, incredible ballistics, and they hit really hard. The HE shells do a maximum damage of 4,500 HP with a 33% fire chance. Initial HE shell velocity 950 meters per second, so really phenomenal. AP shells gets a volley away on Catalunya. Just did a video on Asturias, the tier 7 in that line. And that is what I was talking about in that last video, not the Asturias. If somebody puts good shell shot on you, you are going to get sucked because they are very squishy. But that was a fantastic shot by rbelenos, who just erased the Catalunya from the game. And that takes me to the AP shells. The AP shells do a max damage per shell of 9,200 HP with that same 950 meters per second shell velocity. So truly phenomenal guns. Let's take a look at the maneuverability. Max speed 35 knots, pretty fast. Turning circle radius an astoundingly large 1130 meters, and rudder shift time base is 12.5. Concealment 17.58 kilometers. Now this is all, of course, why so many people will ingest, but not really, talk about this being really kind of a battleship-sized cruiser. And there's another Citadel with the Vladivostok sitting flat broadside. And in any Russian ship, you do not want to be caught broadside. Vladivostok is no exception. And although no Citadel there, you can see pretty nice damage, 10,000 plus. And rbelenos making great use of this island to find a momentary reprieve from being spotted. Spotted again. Now he knows that there's a DD out there, and you can of course see the Jutland right there. And these are very accurate guns. If you place the shells where they need to be, they will hit. But of course, Jutland being a destroyer, pretty maneuverable. Vladivostok gets out the shot, and it's just a question of whether rbelenos is going to be able to finish Vladivostok, or if someone's going to beat him to it. And he does pick up the kill. That's kill number 2. 5 citadels and 81,000 plus damage. Now that should be another kill there, if he can land the shells. And he does. That is kill number 3, and rbelenos is off to a fantastic start. And the red team is probably reeling, as this flank for the red team has just absolutely been ground into dust. AP once again loaded. Gudenlu, not angled all that well, at least a little, but he's turning in. And that could be really bad for him. Gunter, the Neanderthal, eats almost 30,000 in damage with a double citadel from 16 kilometers out. And rbelenos is content to be patient, wait to get eyes on him again. You can see now he's angling a little bit better. And that's all right. rbelenos just says that's fine. I'll look for a different target. I won't waste the shot on an angled opponent. Playing very, very intelligently and using his speed now to get repositioned in order to really kind of roll this side up for the red team. They're going to be boxed in. You can see they are very much boxed in along the 1, 2, and 3 lines as they do pick up the alpha cap. So the green team right now has the Bravo and the Charlie cap. And guess what our hero has just spotted? He wants to keep his guns on the Shkalov. That's a quintuple citadel. Honestly, how many times have you even seen that? So, can he finish it, or is someone else going to beat him to it? Oh, Borgonia finishes it off. That should have been kill number 4, and we're sitting at 160 plus 1,000 damage. Just over 6 minutes into the game. An amazing game so far. Gudenlu has shown a little bit of side again, and we're going to see whether rbelenos can pay for that. Now, it looks like Gudenlu has managed to evade those shells. Another 4,000 damage tacked on to what already is in a very impressive damage total for so short a span of time. And you can see these guns are just incredibly accurate. And that probably should have been kill number 4, but nope. Jutland finishes off the Holland. Druid is trying to slow down enough to avoid getting blapped, and I'm thinking to myself, is he actually slowing to a stop and smoking up in front of a radar cruiser? Yep. Oh, Koji. There's kill number 4 and picked up the Confederate, and we are 7.5 minutes in. And just continuing to push right at the bad guys. Now Riga turning out, showing broadside. Oh, and he raced with a triple citadel. So that is the Kraken Unleashed for rbelenos in the phenomenal Stalingrad. But as good as the ship is, you have to know what you're doing to make good use of it. And rbelenos is truly putting on a master class on how to make effective use of the ship. And the red team being very cooperative, other than this Gudenlu showing him a lot of broadside. Now Gudenlu's airstrike is probably going to be coming here any second, right? But I don't see any way Gudenlu escapes this with his ship intact. The red team all bunched up, practically in one square up there. No more DDs to worry about, and Gudenlu kind of has to turn to avoid eating torpedoes.
Пожарная тревога.
Oh, and he gets robbed by the Yu Yang. Well, 225,000 damage and Kraken Unleashed. And this thing's, this is all over but the shouting. And it may come to an abrupt end, but what a phenomenal game. This is so fun to watch. I mean, I'm sure I'm sure for Paco and the Nuker and the rest of the red team, this was very fun and engaging
Наша команда близка к
to
победе.
not put too fine a point on it.
Линкор врага
And that's kill
потоплен.
number 6 for rbelenos. And yeah, we're very, very near the end here. These shells are so heavy, so you've got a big battleship making a run for it, pushed up against the edge of the map. Another 6,000 damage tacked on there, almost 240k damage. And now from max range, putting shots out on Borgonia. rbelenos, thank you for sending this to me. This was great fun to watch. You did a phenomenal job. What you did here was beyond carry. You almost single-handedly won this game for your team. Really great game. And thank you very much for sending me the replay. Super fun to watch. Those of you joining me here, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, I hope you will like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.